Okay. Oh my god. I'm going to be ranking the Pikmin areas. I just tried doing this 2 times, but I realized my microphone was off 2 times, so yeah. Uh, I 100%ed every single area in the entire Pikmin franchise so far, so that's good. Um, like now, I did this a year ago, which is like, pretty cool, right? However, back then I haven't like 100% all the areas, like I just said, I have now. Um, yeah, I'm also going to be ranking the Pikmin 4 areas on how good like the decor Pikmin placements are and like and how Fierce mode makes them good. So yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so the first area we're going to do is the impact site. I'll give it an A. For the tutorial for the first ever Pikmin game, it's pretty charming and nice. It's short, unlike the Pikmin 2 and Pikmin 4 tutorial. And yeah, it's pretty fun. Yeah, the secret bosses are pretty cool. However, the only downside I would say is that you have to go back to it to get another ship part, which is kind of boring because you gotta waste a day in it. So yeah. Alright, so next is the Forest of Hope. I'm gonna give this a high 8 here, honestly. The Force of Hope is honestly really, really good. Its design is pretty good for like a 20-year-old game, honestly. I had a really fun time playing it, and there's a lot of cool tricks you can do without blues, which is actually one of the downsides because there's not really a reason to go back with blue Pikmin unless you want to like do it how it was intended to be played. Yeah. And the boss fights are really easy. Like the burning snagger is really easy. And the armored cannon beetle, you can completely avoid it. So yeah, but overall, it's really fun. It is slow on the first day you get there, but Forest Naval S tier. You guys know that this is my favorite area. Its level design is really cool. I just love the idea of a mountain and you can make new shortcuts for your Pikmin to go. It's really well designed, and it uses blue Pikmin really good. The only downside is the Libra puzzle, but I'm pretty sure that was mostly like fixed in the Switch version because I haven't really encountered it in the Switch version. I don't know, but yeah, it's just really cool, and it's home to the Puffstool and Beady Longlegs, which is really really fun in my opinion. The Puffstool is fine, Puffmen are pretty cool, and the Beady Longlegs fight makes you actually think. So yeah, the Distant Spring, another banger. I'll actually give it a higher A tier. So yeah, we'll go right here. The Distant Spring is honestly really cool, and its bigness makes it like greatness. You see what I did there? Anyways, it's honestly really fun to do on a replay. It offers a ton of tough enemies to go through, like the bull bears, and stuff. Yeah, it's really really fun. I would say the only downsides of it are the puffy bullhogs. They're not hard, they're just annoying. And like, why is there a random candy pop bud on that one island with the bull bear and stuff, and the skulls and the bomb rocks? Yeah. But overall, it's pretty cool. Next is the final trial, the final area of Pikmin 1. It's a C tier. The only thing that's holding it up is the final boss. The puzzle's pretty smart, but it's kind of just a little annoying in my opinion. Yeah. Yeah, the puzzle kind of like takes up the day. The red Pikmin part is pretty cool, and yeah. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Next, yeah, but it's kind of bad though. Next is the Valley of Repose. Alright, sorry, I just asked my little sister if she wanted to join me in this, but she said no, so that's fine. Anyways, next is Valley of Repose from Pikmin 2. Uh, the tutorial really, really brings it down. However, I'm gonna give it a B tier because the late game in it is honestly really cool. Yeah, however, I kind of wish that the fiery bull blast wasn't by water because then it would have gave red Pikmin a bit more use in for the game, which yeah. Anyways, yeah, overall it's a pretty good area. It's the only original area in Pikmin 2, and yeah, the tutorial and the whole first day and second day in it, though, just really brings it down. Anyways, next is the Awakening Wood. I'll give it an A tier above the Force of Hope. The Awakening Wood, in my opinion, is really fun. It's really, yeah, you can mostly, like, when you first get there, you can basically do it in, like, the first stuff you gotta do, like, unlock Perplexing Pool. You can just do it in, like, one day, basically, which drags it down a tiny bit. However, still, it's a really fun area. Yeah, however, going to the Perplexing Pool to get yellows and going back to get blues is kind of tedious. However, it is kind of fun, in my opinion. So, like, tedious and fun. And the caves are, like, the first two caves, the White Flower Garden and the Hole of Beasts, are okay. The White Flower Garden is being held up by White Pikmin. However, the Bulblax Kingdom and the Snagret Hole, I think that's what it's called, is really cool for, like, the Snagret Hole has the pileated Snagret, which is really cool, and the Bulblax Kingdom has some good music. Next is the Perplexing Pool in S tier. It's an improvement in the Distant Spring while still having a tough challenge. Yeah, basically, I like this because, first of all, the music is a banger. Like, dude, it goes. Yeah, it's just really fun to do. The first day is fine, like I said in the Awakening Wood, getting yellow Pikmin can be annoying. But still, every single day after this is just a blast. It has the Submerged Castle, Glutton's Kitchen, Breadbug, giant Breadbug in Glutton's Kitchen. It's amazing. It has the shower room, which is okay, and the Citadel spiders, which is fine for an early game cave. But still, it's honestly super awesome, and there's a lot of stuff to do. And it gets harder as the days pass with the bull bears spawning in, and the dwarf bull bears also having more appear, and Beady Longlegs showing up. It's honestly just an amazing area, and that's why I love it. Next is the Wistful Wild. I'm gonna give it an A tier. It's really fun. However, some of the caves can just feel a bit weird. They just feel like it's just a bunch of clustered mess. Which I actually don't mind too much. However, I know some people mind about that, but yeah. It is I do kind of like it because it's like once you see that it's like a combination of the final trial on the impact site, I just say that, like, that's just a really cool detail. Yeah, like, honestly, the landing spot, if you're taking in the context of it being the final trial and impact site taped together is cool. You're in the arena of the final boss, and that's how you know it's a big deal when the final cave is like closest spot where the first shit part in Pikmin 1 is. Now, speaking of the final cave, Dream Den, it is amazing, super cool. Louis on the Titan Dweevil is terrifying. Okay, terrifying. So yeah. There are some few annoying things, like I said, the cluttered mess of the caves can be strange sometimes, but yeah. Next is the Tropical Wilds, which I will give it a high A tier. I like it. It's like the best tutorial in all of Pikmin because it's really short. So yeah, that's nice. The only downside is the bridge part in the tutorial, but yeah. The Tropical Wilds, honestly, it feels like you really only need winged Pikmin for it. And I'm pretty sure you only need blue Pikmin for one part, but that doesn't matter, because winged Pikmin is basically all you need in this game, besides rock Pikmin also. But yeah. So a little tip for you, don't use reds or blues, they're kind of useless in this game. Anyways, yeah. It's just cool. I don't know if I can really say anything more on it. Just kind of fun area. Kind of tiny though. Alright, next is the Garden of Hope. I don't know, I'll give it a B tier. I wouldn't say it's super fun. most of the things that's holding it up is like the rock Pikmin encounter. It's pretty cool and funny. Seeing like them trapped in like that jelly float ripoff creature. However, I don't know. It just has a weird vibe to it. Honestly, like the Garden of Hope, the Forest of Hope. Like, come on, Pikmin has better naming things than that, right? Yep. And you get blue Pikmin here, I guess, which is kind of cool. But then the game ends, so yeah. The Myroclops fight is pretty tough and cool, though, and the Armored Maudad, it's fine. It's pretty fun. And the little puzzle leading up to the Armored Maudad is okay. Yeah. Next is the Distant Tundra. I'll give this A, honestly. Like, by the Distant Spring. It's on the same level. The part where you first go there, where Brittany falls out, I honestly kind of like it because like you gotta like go around someone's side of the map, getting the bridge pieces to build a bridge there, which honestly is really really cool in my opinion, and it's really smart. The yellow Pikmin introduction is pretty cool, and I feel like the enemy placements are good. Yeah, there's a few electric creatures in there to help yellow Pikmin have some use, but overall it's pretty good. Next is the Twilight River. I really like this. Lily pad, cool. Introduces wing Pikmin, cool. The environment is honestly amazing. The boss is kind of easy though, but still, it's honestly a really fun area. That's all I can really say on it. Next is the Formidable Oak. A good finale. Doesn't really hold up though. Yeah, I don't know what I can say about this. The boss fight is cool and the puzzle is cool. Actually, I'll give it like a low A tier for that. The puzzle is cool and the boss is cool, but still. Next is the Rescue Command Post for Pikmin 4. Like I said at the start of the video, I'll be ranking them on how Fierce Mode works. It doesn't really work on Fierce Mode, so like it doesn't really do anything. I'll give it a good because you have the Piclopedia in there, and the Piclopedia is one of the best things ever in Pikmin 4. Yeah, anyways, the real area, Sunspeckled Terrace. This actually poses a pretty good challenge, in my opinion, for Fierce Mode. I'll give it like a mid-A tier. Yeah, like it's like the fiery blowhog that's protecting the one thing, one landing site you usually encounter with small Uchi. And since it's kind of bulky in Fierce Mode, in my opinion, you gotta like actually think. And if you have Ice Pikmin out, then boo-hoo, because you actually need to have a reaction time, like a super good reaction time, or else they're gonna die from the fiery blowhog's fire. So yeah, that's really cool. Next is Blossoming Arcadia. I like this. Its aesthetic is amazing. It's just a great area, honestly. Like, I love, like, the cherry trees or whatever you want to call them. I just call them their name that's in Minecraft. I don't know if they're actually called cherry trees in real life. But, like, dude, it's honestly really nice. Anyway, Serene Shores is also an S tier. Serene Shores definitely in Fierce Mode offers a bit of a difficulty. I actually give it a better placement. Yeah, it offers a great difficulty in Fierce Mode, in my opinion. Yeah, and this view on the top of the sandcastle, brother, it is gorgeous. Actually, I'll put it above Perplexing Pool. It's gorgeous. Next is Hero's Hideaway, which I'll give it the best A tier out of all of them. A house in Pikmin? Amazing. This is really fun. It does offer some confusing things though, like art has been so around, but still. Anyways, Giant's Hearth. I used to kind of not like this area. I wouldn't say I love it now, but it gives, yeah, the music is kind of what like I don't like, but it's still nice. So I'll give it a mid D tier. Next is the Primordial Thicket. I used to pronounce this as the Primordial Ticket for some reason. I used to actually kind of hate this level. I used to think it was like a D tier. But now I'll give it. Actually, I haven't really played it in Fierce Mode yet, so yeah, that's kind of a problem. But I would say it's probably a really fun area. So here, A. Yeah, however, usually it's actually pretty fun. So yeah. Anyways, here's my Pikmin area ranking. Whoop whoop. Yeah, I'm just very glad I got to do this, and yeah. Make sure you like and subscribe for more awesome Pikmin content, because I'm actually doing more Pikmin content now. And make sure you ring that bell, and